Yeah, if I go for fourth, I won't be up on the red.
No, you won't. It's your first handbrake there.
Handbrake is unreal. It locks instantly.
But 2 tires, like.
What is happening, people? What is the crack? Welcome back to the old channel. We're down here round 3 of the Irish Drift Series, WatergrassHill, and Kulture and WatergrassHill very fast. So yeah, down here round 3, IDS this weekend. Connor, Francie, they're hitting it today. Pro 2. Lads have about 2 laps done. Big grid this weekend, very big grid this weekend. Andrew Malloy with the candy. Very nice.
Watch him.
Here's me caught in action.
What's that? Cappuccino. For all the energy. Just try to keep up with Connor here.
Good there.
How are you feeling anyway?
Absolutely. Not giving a shite, to be honest, having fun.
Good.
That's the way I am now at the moment.
No, I'm giving a shite, but I'm just feeling bad.
Stop doing that. Because you will make yourself feel bad.
2 pros in the background then chilling.
Yes, the drive this tomorrow won't be so she's a handful at the moment, whatever's going on with her.
News report, breaking news. Apparently there's an awful lot of oil spilled out on the track, so we don't know what's going to happen. Francie's clutch is not good. It's very patchy conditions, so we'll see what's going to happen. I don't think the lads have got any more practice because it was delayed with the IDS track team clean it up. How are you, Johnny?
Good.
What are you going button?
Button up the road.
Oh my. What's in it? Ham?
Maybe no sausage.
We'll get set up. I'd say we'll go straight into qualifying.
Oh, another boy.
This whole fucking crack of holding the camera seems to.
I know. See, I normally
follow
make
you around.
I normally make a balls, but hold the camera way down here, and then everybody's looking at my chin. See, I've got a bad instructor. Like, so what do I do? Like,
yeah, Josh,
you had one job. Like.
Josh is making an awful.
Oh yeah, that's how it is. Pass the blame. Pass the blame.
That's what I do best.
How's your day going?
Not too bad. It's very wet. Oh, it's very, very wet.
I don't know any other way.
And it's mildly moist outside now.
Good afternoon and welcome back here to WatergrassHill Kart World. We're getting ready here for round 3 of the Irish Drift Series 2025, proudly brought to you by Red Bull and Lucky Day Competitions.
It is the wild man from the west. It is Conor Ansbro in the beautiful Candy Culture Era 180SX. Slightly shy of zone 1 there, bit of a waiver as well, and then misses 2. So once again, you need that wide line and you need to tuck the front end in through zone 2. So not coming together for Conor on the initiation, but he has a chance of getting it right for the second part of the lap, and he very much doesn't. Catches understeer. Conor once again very much struggling with the conditions here, and you know what, Adam? I'd love a lap on this track just to see what's going on, but it looks very difficult to drive today.
Up next, we have the one and the only Candy Culture, Francie Hines. Man, I was talking to him, it's a great character. He has been having clutch issues over the weekend. He's been telling me he's doing a start-stop strategy when he's in the grid line. Doing a lovely line so far, Mike, in that 180. He looks very comfortable in this here.
Yeah, well, that's the last thing you want, is thinking about a mechanical issue while you're out there on track, because in this WatergrassHill track, as you can see from that wave over there in correction, maybe that getting into Francis Hines' head a little bit there as he got out of the down out of the first straight. But you know what, doesn't sound like he's got any clutch slip there in the Sill 80, and he gets extra points from me anyway for Sill 80.
He gets a score on the board for himself. It's a 58.7 for Francie Hines.
Another man from the west, as we said, on my way, as he now leaves the line in the beautiful Candy Culture Era 180SX. Absolutely wild driver is Connor, always entertaining, almost overcooked it on initiation, has to slow the car down there and has a kind of a correction as a result on initiation that will hurt them. Now Connor Ansbro has you know what, it's not a terrible lap, it's going to be an improvement on the zero, Adam. Bit of a sketchy entry, but got it together for the second half, so it might be enough to see him down the order. In qualifying, no, it's not into 50.
Unfortunately, he put it on 50. You could definitely see he was struggling with that car, small car, with a lot of corrections, trying to get that car where it needs to be.
As we go along now, it is Francie Hines on a 58.7, currently not qualifying at it.
Not qualifying at the moment, but he's making the last of that clutch work for himself. He told me throughout the week end that he has some issues with it, but he's making it work for himself. A lot stronger of a run, what it looks like so far here, Mike. Hopefully he gets across the line and makes himself way into the battle stages of today. Doing a very solid line for himself, Mike. Making it work, so he is.
Well, there's no clutch slip happening here, Adam, that's for sure. It sounds like that SR20 is putting all the power down through the tyres, that's for sure.
Definitely a man that looks very comfortable in his car this year and putting some solid scores on the board. Francie Hines makes it across the line for his second qualifying run. I definitely say that's going to be a bit of improvement for his first qualifying run, like 58.7, Mike.
Yeah, I would say so, and like I say, it's a big improvement. It's an 83 for Francis Hines, and I give him 10 points as well for an S13 Sill 80.
Oh, I'm nearly crying, so I am. Oh, I'm shaking. Are you serious? 83. No clutch. 80 I can't talk anymore.
So that's qualifying all done and dusted. Mixed motions. Unfortunately, Connor didn't qualify. Just a few too many errors in his runs, and it didn't make the cut. But I think the story of the weekend is Francie finally qualified. He wouldn't shut up on about it beforehand. Now he's not going to shut up about doing it after. Francie's in top 32. He's Kieran Lynch. Kieran's a very good buddy of ours. They both have SR 180s, so they're pretty well matched. And yeah, it should be good. Anyway, the gridding's about to start. Better go back, charge up this thing, and let's get ready for top 32.
So what do I do now in the chase?
Just straight into the turn.
Push him off the track. Will I tumble the two cars?
Yeah, I took that.
Yeah, that'd be great to make one out of the pair of them next.
Extra points. But I hope that doesn't age bad, and I do put him in off the ditch. Hey, the
win.
Same cars, like. Yeah, the exact same things there. So hopefully you win anyways. Yeah, hopefully no. Hopefully the two of us aren't in the bank down there.
Yeah, send it too.
X13 on X13 here is Francie Hines, who has had clutch issues throughout the start of the day, is taking his lead from here. While Kieran Lynch is in the chase position, Kieran Lynch took a bit too much of the inside line there and had to make a lot of corrections so he gets right.
Whoa, Doctor!
Oh, pushing Francie Hines off the line.
Kieran Lynch, a rush of blood to the head.
Come in just to check.
It's okay, I just want to go.
Tell him go, so. Yeah, go. He's going.
He's pulling to the line, didn't need to check his suspension or anything, said I'm good to go. So we have to, or not we have to, we get to go to the second half of this battle.
Absolutely, Francie Hines, he was having issues with the car earlier, but looks very, very comfortable and it doesn't seem to be affecting him this weekend. He's now in the chase position. Or is Francie Hines going to play it safe and just get himself through to the top 16? Maybe that is why he's doing this. Kieran Lynch pushes out on the track trying to get to someone to get a lot of proximity away from Francie Hines. But all Francie Hines has to do is get a score and make this at least 45 his way, and that's all he needs, Mike, so he does just take it home with him.
Yeah, all Francie Hines has to do here, I would say, is just make it around the track without getting a zero, and he should actually progress to the top 16, because that will be the fault of the chase driver on the first run, which was the defining part of the battle, and they crossed the line. Guys, big round of applause for Kieran Lynch for that shoulder barge there. But we can announce going through to the top 16. It's Francie Hines goes through to the top 16 in his first battle. He'll be delighted.
Thanks, Carl. Thanks, bro. Brilliant. Is the car okay? Car's perfect. Car's perfect job. Well done. Well done, bro. We'll go again. We will. Like we need, yeah. Brilliant. New spotter has changed everything for me.
No.
You can see it, so you can.
Yeah.
Thank you, new spotter.
They know who they are.
They know who they are. Talking to you on the grid.
And warming tyres for our next battle, it is none other than Alex Butler, and in his first twin battles, it's Francie Hines.
This should be an interesting one, Mike. Francie Hines, I keep saying it every round, he looks very comfortable in that car this year.
Francie Hines, in his first battles in the lovely Kulture Aero S13 SIL 80. It's turbo BMW power versus SR20, and Butler gets a lovely light into the first corner. Hines is there with him, not a lot of angle from Hines. A little bit straight once again from Hines now, has to find the proximity here to Butler, who's on a very good lead line.
Hines doing everything he can to get that 1ASX on the door of Alex Butler's car, but Alex is pushing away with all the grip he has and all the power, trying to create as much proximity as he can away from the chase driver. What an unbelievable run from two drivers now.
Fully allowed to do. Look, he's creeping forward, he's already moving, he's waiting. Yeah, there he goes. So look at this, he has the jump on the lead car, he has the inside line now, and he's right there. He's going to put this one to bed. Francie Hines has to pull something big out here for the lead run. Can he do it? He's gone very wide. He's gone very, very wide. Butler's stuck on the inside of the track. Can't do much about it. Now gets on the door, Francie Hines looking to put this battle to bed here, Adam.
Absolutely, Mike. Francie Hines definitely took the wider approach in first zone 1 and 2, but he looks quite well for outdressing the track. But Alex Butler is there with him, a lot smaller proximity than we saw in the first run between the two drivers. Francie Hines pushing around, but I know Francie Hines will be delighted no matter what. He made it into the battle stages of today. Alex Butler is such a talented young driver.
Good one there for both drivers, but we'll have a result in a second. We have it now. It's Alex Butler going through to the grade 8.
Thank you, boys. Thank you. Thank you. Try not to cry. Oh, it's the best feeling ever in the whole world. And you to my mates for getting me here. Brilliant. Thank you, guys. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't have done it without your support.
Enough shit, piss you off enough, and then you do.
The new spotter today solved it all for me. And actually that man on the radio, Alan on the radio gave me good advice, in fairness. He just gave me brief, solid advice. Which was good, which I needed. I still can't believe I fucking got into a top 16 battle.
Yeah, yeah.
And held me own, as you said. Yeah, I just wanted to qualify.
Yeah.
Start at the beginning.
Prestige worldwide.
Right, cut. Right.
Hi there, Scan. You well?
How are we getting on?
We're ready to wrap at the podium, and thank you all very much for being here at IDS Round 3 2025. Fantastic days drifting, great driving by everyone, and a great show put on. It just goes to show the depth of talent in this country that a Pro 2 championship can put on such a fantastic display of driving and fantastic display of cars as well. Up-and-coming drivers as well, and the future also of Irish drifting. And in third position, let's hear it for Mattis Karaitis. In second position, somehow taming that crazy little turbo V8 MX-5, it's Nathan Walsh. Which means in first position, guys, in the rookie class, he's the best of the West. Let's hear it from Francis Hine. Guys, let's hear it once again. Can we get a round of applause for the rookies? And so, guys, that just leaves our main podium of the day.
The water hides the tears.
The Pro 2 Championship outright lads contested by 32.
So that's it. End of Saturday. Job done. Not what we expected when we got up this morning, but the blue car performed. Yeah, brilliant weekend for Francie. First time qualifying. And then he had a spicy battle with Kieran Lynch in top 32 where they came together. Then he came up against a really on form Alex Butler. Very fast car, very fast driver. So Alex got the win in top 16, but the Red Bull is keeping us going this weekend. It's been tiring. Unfortunately, Connery didn't make the cut this weekend. Just a few mechanical gremlins really. The car didn't really go as smoothly as it did in Bishop's Court. We'll dive into it over the next few weeks. We have a bit of a break now. And we also have a video coming out of Alan's rebuild, so we're going to put all that in one because it's a total transformation. You won't recognise the car when it's back. This thing is back in action tomorrow. it's going to be put through war tomorrow with the Westlakes, but yeah, look at be sound. And Neil managed it, he knows the crack. We fitted a new hydro to Connor's car, I got a fresh clutch put in, so maybe it's just feeding it in and getting it used to it. So yeah, so until tomorrow.
I'll show you, Sean. Age is just being an animal on the car.
I saw someone under the car last night. I just don't know who they were.
Perfect man to sit Hello.
How are you getting on?
We have an alignment man, thank God, because I'm not up to the scratch.
Yeah, but the Podium in this one.
Yeah,
just wind it into the last and see, you might get away with it.
bottoming out in the rose joint.
We might have to cut it.
Yeah, see, we cut it if we have to. Are you fully hitting now?
I get caught with the weight. This wooden jacket is
So guys, day 2 here, Pro Day, IDS round 3 in WatergrassHill. We did some celebrating last night, Francie and his first place in Pro 2 rookie class, but today's game day. Alan and Adrienne are sending it hard. They've maybe 3 or 4 runs of practice done each. Their group is over, so they're just waiting for qualifying now. Pretty good, pretty dialed, happy out. So hopefully once the rain stays away, we should have a pretty good day. Alan's driving Connor's car again this round, but as I said, we will have it back for round 4 in Bishop's Court, and we'll have a video coming of full rebuild of Alan's car as well. So keep an eye out, and yeah, let's get ready for qualifying.
to a man who was a championship contender just a couple of years ago. It's Alan O'Loughlin from County Galway in the self-sponsored O'Loughlin installation. Beautiful Kulture Aero 180SX. And Eddie, not the season Alan would have been wanting so far.
Yeah, look, I mean, a regular championship contender, grabs a lot of understeer in the bar at car from Conor Ansbro, a man who helped me out dramatically yesterday to get back on the grid. But you know what, he's out here, you know, doing what he does, but more accustomed to seeing him as a championship contender.
Yeah, his car no man, I believe.
No man, anyway, whether or not, obviously not back. Right? You know, but yeah, jumps into third position with a 77, so despite that understeer through the first corner, still putting in a solid run.
But she's making her way into the Pro class and looking more and more comfortable every round. 780 brake horsepower on the bonnet of that PS13. And run the call there for Adrian Wheatley.
So wait for the scores to drop in from our judges for Adrian Wheatley, and it's a 63.
It's a 63.
63.3 for Adrian, of course, with that straight and Mike.
Top of the cabin and stuck on, I'd say. I'll just give it a couple of jabs and we'll see.
Oh, and Alan O'Loughlin under the bonnet here of the 180SX, the borrowed 180SX.
Throttle cable we're hearing. So Alan O'Loughlin, 77 on the first run. That sees him, well, he's in 15th position, Mike. He's definitely safe for a top 32 action. He's already in the game, you know, the spotters will be in the air saying, we've qualified, get the car back to the pits, let's work on it, let's try and get it safe and back out for the top 32.
It's a bigger mechanical issue.
No, alright. No bother.
Adrian leaves the line. She's on the 63, Mike.
She's in 30th, Eddie. She's not sure to qualify here yet. So Adrian Wheatley's in 30th position, guys. She can be knocked out of competition, so it's all to play for here. A WatergrassHill veteran, Eddie. She knows this track as well as anybody. And you know what? This lap is looking a lot better.
Yeah, so Adrian absolutely stepping it up here. I think she's on for an improvement on the first run. That's 63. Look, a couple of spots where she could have been better, but I think, you know, if you're talking about clip 1 to 4, near perfection there from Adrian from where we were watching. Like 80.3 for Adrian Wheatley puts her right in the mix. Where does she land? 13th position. Huge improvement from there.
them down now. They're just...
Alright. John Sham nearly had a sorted for you.
The Sham nearly had a fixed on the start line. Qualifying was sound. A bit sketchy, but it obviously looked better on the outside than it felt on the inside, and was a 77. That's the burnout box in for the second lap. Went in, did an old one, stayed on the limiter, said fuck, something not right here anyway. The throttle cable got stuck on, so just on the limiter, couldn't take it off. Pulled out of myself, didn't really fix it. Started it again, it seemed okay, but once I gave it the shoe then again it got stuck on. So we called for the recovery. John Shank got the recovery then, and he'd look under the bonnet. He tried to fix it, but no go, so we just got recovered in, and the boys here are fixing it now. Could be in the show with the 77, so fingers crossed to get a battle at Cinderella. I think Adrienne got an 80 or 81 in her second run, so she's buzzing now as well. Even better if the two of us battle each other.
Even better, you already had a practice of that already.
Yeah, we had, so you know how we fare out.
Yeah. So you can do, sure.
Yeah.
Stop shoving, Mike.
What's that?
Stop shoving.
Never seen Jared, it's rough.
First time with a hammer.
Mobil next time.
Red purple snapshot.
Don't read that. Cheers, lad.
Would you like some? Here you go.
Mighty stuff. Thank you. Keep it going.
If you have them. Yeah, I thought anything for left. Yeah, I am.
The track is drawing really good now.
Is it getting grippy? Because I thought in qualifying there would be more grip there.
It is getting grippy, and the boys are painting the lines again now, so you'll see all the clip box.
Okay.
Alright?
Perfect, thank you, Eddie.
Laters.
If that's 11, 12 to whatever it is.
I love it. There's another scuff mark now to add to the section.
Hello, straight away.
We go back to the start line. Dean Byrne qualifying in 16th position. Adrian Wheatley qualifying in 17th. They go head to head. Here we go. Dean Byrne, the higher qualifier, to lead in Adrian Wheatley. Who's going to take that spot in the top 16? Dean Byrne not on the perfect line as Adrian just washes a little bit but gets back in it, but she has a lot of work to do here. Does come off the line ever so slightly though, as Adrian now finds her way back into this one, starts to get a little bit of proximity, but she's going to need to put some big pressure on Dean Byrne to try and force a mistake through the latter stages of this run if she's going to have any hopes of taking a slight advantage into the second half of this one. And I think you have to say advantage Dean Byrne.
As we swap them over, now lead becomes chase. We're going to do it again, and let's see who takes this battle. Right, so Adrian Wheatley leads us in, flicks into Sylvia. It is S chassis versus S chassis. S13 versus S13. Now Byrne looks for the pocket there, does find it, finds the quarter panel of Adrian's car, just hanging back a tiny bit and pops through the smoke, almost takes off the front bumper of his 180SX in the process. He's right there with Wheatley. It looks like he just has the pace here in the 180SX. Indeed, Eddie, and we have a result, and Dean Byrne does indeed go through to the top 16. Adrian Wheatley bows out in the top 32. A valiant effort. That means we move it on. We're going to keep the battles coming thick and fast for you here.
It is Diarmuid O'Connell to lead in Alan O'Loughlin. O'Connell in that crazy Corolla fires it in, and Alan O'Loughlin didn't take his second qualifying run because of issues with the car. They've managed to get that fixed and back out on the grid, but he's just not able to hang with Diarmuid O'Connell at the moment, Mike.
Yeah, the Corolla looking very fast here. Unfortunately, the Silvia doesn't seem to have the pace. You know what, he does find the proximity just at the end, but Diarmuid O'Connell there with the SR20 Corolla looking fast in.
Here we go, second half of this one. O'Loughlin to lead in O'Connell. He needs something big here. Oh, both drivers making huge errors on the first corner.
Huge error. I thought that Diarmuid O'Connell was in trouble on the entry, but then Alan O'Loughlin with a huge error, the borrowed car.
Next thing, I'm like,
yeah. Then send it on, lad. Have fun.
Now watch it, back here.
some crack, eh? Where am I going?
Look at the subframe there. And do that again, Francis. Broken!
Subframe.
Yeah, what are we going on, is it?
Keep on, down in there. Yeah, see it? Yeah, so.
Connor, if you welded to move forward.
I knew
yeah.
it would.
The welded move forward.
Yeah.
My one of the pieces. My
She said, one fix that one.
So guys, that's it. All wrapped up here around 3 IDS. Not the ideal day, but not a bad day overall. Both Adrian and Alan qualified. Alan had Diarmuid O'Connell in top 32 in the pink AE86 SR20, great show. And Adrian had Dean Byrne in top 32, which was like, it was a nice battle for them because Adrian and Dean are always on the sim together. They put in a lot of laps, so it was nice to see it come to fruition in the real life. We're all packed up, we're heading back to Galway, we're very tired. Till the next episode, good luck.